My name is Lisa, and I'm a working housewife who puts in hard work at the office every day. At home, I live with my husband Ken and my mother, the three of us together. When we got married, Ken agreed to live with my mom at my childhood home, and we've been living happily ever since. Today, my younger sister Emma and her boyfriend June came over to visit.
You really saved us, Jin. Both Lisa and I are clueless when it comes to electronics.
This is a piece of cake for me. Just let me know any time and I'll come right over.
People often think Jin looks really gloomy, but he's actually super reliable. You know? If you ever have any more trouble, feel free to call us right away.
It's true, June, you don't really show much emotion on your face, do you?
Even when I'm really excited, people still say I look gloomy. I've gotten used to it.
We had a great time just like this. Emma's boyfriend June is kind and quiet, but Emma proudly mentioned with a smile that he's actually muscular and strong. We spent another lively and fun day together. Then, one day, our new house, which was under construction, was finally completed, and we were able to move into our new home without any issues.
Oh my, what a lovely house this is. Ken's study looks easy to use, and you even made sure to create a proper room for me.
I'm relieved you like it, Mom. Right, Lisa?
The house is spacious, and I'm sure we'll enjoy living here.
I'm really looking forward to starting our life here from today.
Ken made sure to consider my mom's room too. He's always been helpful around the house and has built a great relationship with my mom. I felt very grateful and reassured by Ken's kind nature. A few weeks after we started living in our new home, suddenly, I was assigned to a 1-month business trip. We just moved in and we're getting settled, and now I have to go on a business trip again.
A month will fly by, so go ahead and show them what you're made of.
Yeah, I agree with Mom. A trip like this means they trust you to handle it, right?
So hold your head high and work your hardest.
Really? But there's still the house to take care of. Ken, are you okay with this? Should I not turn it down?
Don't worry about it. My work is calm right now, so leave the house to me. Okay?
Thanks to my mom and Ken, who saw me off with smiles, I felt motivated to do my best for the month. 2 weeks after the business trip began, while I was working smoothly at my destination, I suddenly received a call from Emma.
Sis, something terrible happened.
Emma. Wait, why are you so panicked? Calm down and tell me what happened.
I can't calm down. Mom got kicked out of the house.
What? Kicked out? What do you mean?
Well, the other day.
What? No way. That can't be true. I was completely shocked by what Emma told me. According to Emma.
Well then. With Lisa gone for a month, this is the perfect time to have an important talk with you, old lady.
Old lady. Ken, what's going on? What do you want to talk about?
Look, I can't keep living with my wife's parent anymore. I'm done with it. So I need you to pack up and get out of this house.
What? Why are you suddenly saying something like this?
You're just a parasite who's been leeching off me and Lisa, aren't you? And by the way, Lisa and I are newlyweds, you know? Having an old lady around is just too annoying.
I've never tried to get in the way of you two.
Just having you here makes me uncomfortable. That's why I'm calling you a parasite.
A parasite.
Lisa's a capable career woman, so you're just relying on her salary, aren't you? You're planning to live off Lisa's paycheck, aren't you? What else could you be but a parasite?
I never intended to.
Enough with your pointless excuses. For Lisa's sake, I'm going to make sure to get rid of you.
So, Ken, what you're saying is that you don't want me living in this house, and you believe I have no place here, is that right?
Exactly. You got it. So just hurry up and move into a nursing home or something. That's where you really belong.
If you were unhappy, I was always open to talking about it.
There's no need for talk. Oh, and I already signed the contract to make sure you move out as soon as possible. So start packing your things right now.
Emma told me that Ken had said those cruel words to my mother and kicked her out of the house. I immediately talked to my boss, took some time off, and rushed to the nursing home where my mother was. When I met her and listened to her story, I was convinced that everything Emma said was true. I was absolutely furious, so much so that I wanted to deal with Ken right then and there. A few days later.
Oh, Lisa. When did you get back? Oh, you missed me so much that you came home early, huh? You're so cute. Wait, Why is the old lady here too?
What kind of way is that to talk? Ken. It seems you did something awful to my mother while I was away. What did you do to her? Forcing her into a nursing home, really?
What are you talking about, Lisa? Do you really think I would do something like that to your mom? We were getting along so well. But then she suddenly decided she wanted to go to the nursing home herself. I told her we should wait until you got back to talk about it, but she left on her own.
Huh. What are you talking about?
She said it's improper to live with a newlywed couple, and that she'd just be in our way. She even said she didn't deserve to live in this house. I tried to stop her so many times, but she insisted.
Sorry to interrupt your little act, but do you really think I'm going to believe that?
An act. Are you kidding me? You're not going to believe what I'm saying.
Of course not. This land and house are in my mother's name, aren't they? There's no reason for her to just walk away from her own house. That's why I can't believe you.
What? This house? No way, there's no way a retired old lady could buy this land and house.
Oh, she definitely can. Seems like you didn't know, so let me clue you in. That nursing home you arranged? Well, Mom's the owner of that place now, too.
Emma's mom is amazing.
Emma and June. You two were here too. But more importantly, the owner of that place. What kind of person is your mom anyway?
Mom's a legendary trader.
She turned 5 million yen into 1 billion yen. Ken, you must have heard of people like that, right?
The legendary. That person is your mom. That's impossible.
Oh, but it's very possible, dear.
Ken looked absolutely shocked when my mother suddenly appeared.
Honestly, I'm so frustrated that I didn't see Ken's true nature earlier.
That's on me, Mom. I'm really sorry for not noticing anything all this time.
Why are you apologizing, Lisa?
Ugh. Shut up already. Of course, I should be apologizing. Because of my poor choice in a husband, I made you put up with so much, Mom.
What the hell? That makes it sound like I'm some kind of loser. We've been living happily together all this time, thanks to me.
Hey, knock it off already, will you? I kept quiet to avoid causing trouble for Lisa, but you've really taken advantage of that. How dare you kick me out of this house?
Yikes!
When Mom gets angry, she's really scary.
She doesn't get mad often, which makes it even scarier when she does.
This is bad. Living with an old lady who could make even demons cry is way too dangerous. See, I was right all along.
Ken, you're so scared, it's really embarrassing. It's pathetic.
Jin's right? What's this about your judgment being right? Besides, wasn't it you who first suggested this whole living arrangement, Ken?
Yeah, but...
But nothing. You just wanted to have things your way by having us live together. That's all there was to it. I can't believe you were sneaking around while Lisa was away.
What? That's unbelievable. Ken, you're really the worst.
The only reason things ended up this way is because the old lady's memory is so terrible. She mixed up fantasy with reality, and she's the one who left the house.
Mom, what's the value of pi?
3.141592.
Who was it you said had a terrible memory? Because that's clearly not true.
Wah! Who the hell are you? We're in the middle of something important here.
It was impossible for my mother to have memory problems. The person who appeared saying this was.
Sorry for the interruption. I'm Noah, a staff member at the nursing home. Do you really think someone with severe memory issues could recite the value of pi?
What the hell? What's a staff member doing here?
I brought a renovation proposal for the director of the home. Sorry to interrupt, ma'am.
It's fine. Let me take a look at the proposal. Oh, this looks fantastic. This will definitely make the home more comfortable for everyone.
Showing her that is pointless, she'll just forget about it right away.
I'm a professional who works in a nursing home. Your mother's memory is actually very sharp. Thanks to her, the home is going to be transformed into an amazing place.
See? You've been saying all sorts of things about my mom, but it sounds to me like the one mixing up fantasy and reality here is you, Ken.
No. Everything I said before was just a joke. I never actually wanted to kick your mother out of the house.
Then why did you do something like this?
I didn't want to worry you, Emma, but the truth is, June has been threatening me for a while, saying that he and you would be moving in here soon, and that I had to kick your mother out before then. He even said that if I didn't, something bad would happen to Lisa.
Huh? There's no way June would say something like that.
Exactly. Jun's a bit gloomy and a homebody. He's the type who stays home all day working on programming, so the chances of you even meeting him are practically zero, Ken.
Ken lied again with another ridiculous act. Both Emma and I were exasperated by the nonsense Ken kept spouting. Seeing our reactions, Ken.
That's not it. You shouldn't judge people by their appearance. Guys like June might seem quiet and kind on the surface, but they're actually the most dangerous type.
That's another lie. When I called you about visiting the home and we talked, your attitude was terrible. There wasn't even a mention of anyone named Jen, and he certainly never called.
Actually, I recorded that call, thinking I might need to keep it as evidence.
Recorded.
What's in that recording? That's the undeniable truth.
Ah, shut up already. I don't have time to visit some old hag at the home.
I told you to stop talking like that.
Shut up. I finally got rid of the parasite, so don't interfere.
Wow, Ken, so this is your true personality. You're really done for. I mean, you're completely rotten, aren't you? You're just a pathological liar.
I hope this is the last time I have to deal with such easily exposed lies.
Thinking those lies would actually fool anyone. There's no hope for you.
What do you mean, no hope?
Isn't it obvious? All we've done is waste time on Ken's lies.
Lisa's right. Honestly, I'm done living with someone like this. I've decided to sell the house so I can live freely and end this cohabitation.
My mother said she would end her cohabitation with Ken and sell the new house. When Ken heard this,
You've got to be kidding me. I live here too. I'm the head of this household, the one who holds it all together.
sure, keep thinking that. But I can't live with someone who treats my mother like that. So, Ken, let's get a divorce.
What are you talking about, Lisa? You can't be serious about divorcing over this. You're not taking divorce seriously. That's why people say young folks these days divorce too easily.
And? Are you really that concerned about what people you don't even know say on TV? How small-minded.
Small-minded. You're the one throwing around divorce so easily.
Hey, Ken, what do you think of this picture?
Picture? Oh no! What's that?
Everyone, he's been doing sugar mom activities, selling the gifts he gets and blowing it all at hostess clubs.
You're the biggest problem here.
Whoa! June! I didn't even realize you were still here.
I've been right next to Emma the whole time. We made eye contact several times.
Your presence is so faint, I didn't notice. So you took that incriminating photo, huh? How daring of you!
Your shamelessness, your need to boss around younger people, it's all embarrassing. Everything about you is unacceptable. I can't stand having such an embarrassing husband. We're getting divorced now. When I firmly told Ken that we were getting a divorce, he...
Wait, please. Don't divorce me. I'll have nowhere to live, and I won't be able to support myself.
Nowadays, there are some really sturdy cardboard boxes available.
Ha! Wait, June! I apologize for trying to make you the bad guy.
I won't forgive you. You made my beloved Emma's mom and Lisa go through this.
Ken, Jin may seem quiet, but he's actually really strong. You'd better behave.
What? Please, don't say such scary things. I'll apologize to your mom too.
I don't need an apology. Just divorce Lisa and leave the house immediately.
Please don't be so cold. We've all gotten along so well until now.
This situation exposed the fact that you were just pretending to be a good guy all along.
That's not true. I really did want to live with my mother-in-law.
Should I help you move out?
You're the scariest one here. Seriously.
Hey, don't talk to my sister's boyfriend like that.
Lisa, I'm sorry. I was wrong about everything. I'll reflect on my actions, and I'll never try to kick anyone out again.
You'd better. But no one believes a word you say anymore.
Please, I'm begging you, I'll never do something like this again.
We don't need to keep pretending to be a family. This way, you'll be the most relieved, Ken.
I'm truly sorry. Please forgive me just this once.
There's no this time or next time. I'll never forgive you for what you did to my mother. Now, sign the divorce papers, pack your things, and get out. I divorced Ken and filed for alimony. Although Ken managed to find a place to live, he couldn't stop visiting hostess clubs. His paycheck would disappear quickly, leading him to accumulate debt. Still, Ken found himself borrowing money from a shady company when his funds ran out. Trying to escape his creditors, Ken resorted to committing marriage fraud repeatedly, which eventually landed him in trouble with the law. He thought he'd get out quickly, but instead, he found himself behind bars. Thus, Ken's plans all failed, and he ended up living a miserable life in harsh conditions. Meanwhile, my mother and I. What? June, you've won martial arts tournaments?
Oh, didn't I mention it? He's even been inducted into some Hall of Fame or other.
Wow, really? That's awesome, Jin.
It's just that. The opponents, they were all kind of weak.
No way, Jin, you're just too strong.
So if you fought a bear, you might even win, right, Jin?
I've already fought one. It was a big guy, and we became really good friends.
Wait a minute, why does that sound familiar?
My mother and I moved to the top floor of a condominium. My mother absolutely loved the view from our new place. As it turns out, June is incredibly strong, something you'd never guess just by looking at him. Although we were surprised, both my mother and I felt reassured, knowing he would protect Emma. Noah would sometimes visit us at home, partly due to his work. His visits often coincided with the days Emma and June came over, so whenever they did, we all enjoyed chatting and spending time together. My marriage may have ended in failure, but living a peaceful life with my mother might actually be the happiest thing for me. As I leisurely reflect on these thoughts, I'm grateful to spend time laughing and enjoying life with the people I care about. I hope this happy life continues, and I aspire to become a woman like my mother, facing each day with a smile and giving it my best. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.